Hey everybody, Sean Cummings here at the Gourmet Grill for Uptown Grocery. And today I'm just going to show you how really nice Italian steakhouses spice and flavor steak, because really they just buy nice cuts of steak. It's the combination of olive oil, garlic, salt, and pepper, and then they brush them with rosemary brushes, which I'm going to teach you how to do. Gives it a slight tinge of rosemary, but not strong enough to be annoying. All right, stick with us. Okay, so on our plate so far, I've got about a tablespoon of garlic. This is just about a half a teaspoon of pepper. I'm going to throw maybe a teaspoon of salt on top of it. And then let's go with about a quarter to a half a cup of olive oil. And there's no hurry on this. You just want to stir this stuff in together and let it sit, because you want all of it to be flavored. And we're going to kind of dip our steaks into this. And then that's our rosemary sprigs that we're going to use afterwards. And the rosemary sprigs are going to give it that little extra flavor. Okay, so we've got all the flavors in here. Now we're going to take this steak and we're just going to flip it over. I'm going to take a little extra garlic. Rub it in there. Don't be shy, okay? Then we're going to grab this, throw it over on here. Okay, so you can see right here, all I'm doing is just rubbing it on the steak. Don't go crazy, and we'll do it on the other side after a little bit. Just a little bit flavor of garlic. Don't go crazy. Okay, now see, I still don't see any blood coming out of the top of this, so I'm not doing anything until I see blood coming out. Okay, so now you can see little bits and droplets of blood on this thing. So what we want to do is mark it. See the backside looks great? Turn it a little bit, set it down. You're ready to go. Now, I've only given it a couple of minutes because I was just trying to mark it, right? Now, look at that. That is gorgeous. Now, let's brush it with our herbs one more time. Make sure we get both sides. Be careful not to knock off all the garlic that you got on there earlier, okay? Now, at the end of this, you're just going to want to sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese over these vegetables. I got my vegetables off, and that steak's looking absolutely beautiful, so we'll be ready to go here in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. Now, I'm guessing this steak to be probably medium rare by the way that it feels. But I'm not going to cut it right away. You want it to set for a minute so the juices will stay inside. And then we're going to cut it and put it over this beautiful plate of vegetables, and we're ready to roll. In about 3 or 4 minutes. Now, what I want you to see on the inside here, it's got a nice medium to medium rare. And then I'm just going to slice it because the guys at the radio station don't have silverware. All right, I've got that all sliced up. Let's see how this thing tastes. That is fantastic. That's a $50 steak. Awesome. Now the thing you always want to keep in mind, famous restaurants, generally, they're traditional food. And so if you just look at somebody's traditional food, you'll do okay. Italy, it depends on which part of the country you're in of what they're actually cooking. It really does matter. So for these and more recipes, uptowngroceryco.com.